this is Gary Wales and Kyra Steinbach, and Andreas is on the little telephone viewer. Let me show you something that this will be your fourth video of the day, and you're probably going to get one more when we close up. This is the official Gary Wales Collection coloring book. Just came out, and they are sold through Amazon and various museums, but it's for the benefit of the Murphy Car Museum in Ventura, and all of the artwork was done by Fireball Tim Lawrence. And I want to tell you, this guy is absolutely unbelievable. And I want to show you, Kyra's going to show you a few of the, this is what you're going to get. Is this just a plain coloring book, but look at the pictures on there. Now, let me show you what Kyra has been able to do in the last few weeks. And this is all done with colored pencils. They're absolutely works of art. These are all cars that I've owned, and most of them I've made or highly modified, restored, and there's a couple that I just had to have, and I love them. This is the Batmobile, but look at the difference. I want to tell you, this is not a 15-minute job, and you don't do it with crayons. You do these with pencils, and I would suggest don't get the little box of 10 little pencils or something. Go spend 10, 15 bucks and get 100 or so in the big box. But these are absolutely amazing. I mean, you can really see. Look, this amazes me. I mean, she really has some damn good talent. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? These are all my favorite cars. There's the black. No, that's one of the twin Rollses. La Bestione number 5. That's quite good. That was really one of my favorite ones. And then take a look at this, and then look at this. She spent more time on this silly thing than she did on some of the cars. It's pretty amazing. Look at this. This was a little BMW I had, 1938, I believe it was. Dovetail Speedster. My very first sports car, which was an Allard L4, but it was interesting because it had a Granatelli Hemi engine in it, a Firedome V8, 55 Firedome V8. Went like a bat out of hell. And then, of course, this was the Baron Rothschild one-off Mark IV Jaguar drop head, and I had joined the Classic Car Club of America, and I applied for classic car status for Jaguar Mark IVs, and I got it. So this is the car, and I'm the guy that made them full classic automobiles. So next time you see me, you can buy me a drink. This is, of course, is Rusty 2, I believe. I love that one. And this is my Talbot Lennon. This is the first car I ever built. And this was the color of it. They put 3 of them in there so you could have your own design or whatever you want to do. But it was red with polished alloy sections on the fenders that turned with the car and also on the bonnet. My car that made it all happen, which is the Frenet Bentley B20BH 47 Paris show car. I had it 27 years, I believe. Finally sold it for $1.7 million. It then went to $2.5 million, and it's now over $4 million. Still holds the record for the most expensive post-war Bentley or Rolls-Royce in the history of the world. This is one that I fell in love with here a few months ago. I found it in Auburn, Indiana, and it's a 1912 Oldsmobile Defender, and it has the finest accoutrements and bling bling in the entire world I've ever seen, in the best body. And I could not pass it, so I came home with it. So now I have that one to add. The Ferrari bread van, which is the most recognizable Ferrari in the world. I bought it originally for $2,800, restored it, drove it home. There's a lot of stories. There's a book written on it called Rebel, and it's the only book ever written on this individual car. The gentleman, I sold it for under $5,000 the first time. It sold many times, and the last time the gentleman just turned down $38 million for it. This is the one we're currently building, which is the Beast of Turin. My salute to the my favorite car in the world, the 1910 Fiat. So anyway, do get this. Go to Amazon. All the proceeds go for good causes, charities, and that. And if you don't just like cars, there's all sorts of other things. And thank you very much. It's a little long, but enjoy it. Have a nice weekend.